Errol was prepared to beat me at my game, and Terence was prepared to beat me at his game. Mentally, there's a difference. Errol likes to be a commander-in-chief, likes to control the ring, likes to do what he wants to do. Against me, he chose to try to beat me at my own game. Terence, I'm coming in the ring. This is what I'm going to do. Stop me. Errol was prepared to beat me at my game, and Terence was prepared to beat me at his game. Mentally, there's a difference.
So, if Errol's ability to beat you at his own game, does that supersede, or should I say attempt, to beat Shawn Porter or anyone at their own game? Does that make him better mentally? Is that more of an accomplishment of not being able to beat a guy at his own game? Or you're not able to stop a guy from fighting you or beating you at their own game versus a guy that's able to beat you at your own game? And let's break that down a bit. First off, Shawn Porter lost to both men. And as you heard Shawn Porter say, hey, I'm going to come in, I'm going to fight you, and this is what I'm going to do, stop me. And he was stopped. Okay? He was stopped by Terence Crawford, by Terence Crawford doing what he always does. Now, if you compare that to Errol Spence came in fighting fire with Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter came forward, Errol Spence came forward, and Errol Spence was victorious. Okay? So he beat him at his own game. Now, the question you ask yourself is, versatility. Who has the best versatility? A guy that refuses to fight another way based on how he already fights, or a guy that fights that way anyway, that's just better at it than you? And I think it's safe to say Errol Spence, if he would have showed versatility instead of those, it was a dogfight. Instead of just a dogfight, if he would have showed adjustments, not saying he didn't show small adjustments, but if he would have switched up the game plan, that would have showed more versatility. But here's the thing. Errol Spence never needed to, because he was good at what he was doing. He came in, I'm going to beat you at his game plan, but his game plan is always to do the same thing. So if Errol Spence's game plan is always to come forward, bust you up, break you down, right? And that's how it goes. And he has a dogfight with Shawn Porter. That's just the way Errol Spence is. Whereas Terence Crawford had a certain game plan, and he was able to stop Shawn Porter with the game plan that he had. So I call it really a wash, but the versatility goes to Terence Crawford. Why? Because Terence Crawford is able to adjust to the point of stopping a fight. See, he didn't have to fight a dogfight with Shawn Porter, because he knew that's what Shawn Porter wanted him to do, because that's what Shawn Porter was doing. Beat me at what I'm doing. But hey, guess what? I don't have to do that, smart guy, because I'm able to beat you at what I'm already doing. I just have to make adjustments so you can fall into my trap. That's all this really is about. Whereas the question you ask yourself, could Errol Spence do that if he had to do that? See, he didn't have to, because he won a decision, because he got that knockdown, that flash knockdown. Great punch landed by Errol Spence. But if he had to, could he change up? Or is Errol Spence just so good at doing what he does, it don't matter, because what he does is enough? So that's the question you ask yourself. But it's going to come a time in Errol Spence's career where maybe he has to mix it up, because what he's doing won't always be the answer to every fight in his career. Okay, so if anything, versatility, I think, would stand the test of time versus this one way, this one formation, and that's it. Because that one way and that one formation may not always work for you all the time. It just happened to work with Shawn Porter that particular time. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this small segment by Shawn Porter comparing Errol Spence to Terence Crawford. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.